in Farmington Hills, Michigan. Hey, Karen, what's on your mind today?
Oh, hello, Tom. Yeah, I'm calling because you're a person of history. Let's look at sexual assault and how it's changed throughout just the last 50 years.
Okay.
You know, if a person in high school, like if it had been me in high school and something happened to me back in the 60s or 70s, and I had tried to say, oh, that person assaulted me, if it were a male or whatever, or whomever, I might have been overlooked because of it.
Well, and if that person hadn't successfully raped you back in the 60s and 70s, and I was around back then, in all probability, people would have shrugged their shoulders. It was not, I mean, the standards have changed considerably in 40 years.
Absolutely. So even since 2012, things have changed. So if this woman was coming up, I don't know, if she were in high school in the 80s, and she tried to accuse someone of having done it, of course she was going to, or of attempting to, she would have been totally poo-pooed. You know, it's not something that would have been brought up, but she can come forward now and say it. And for one thing, she has a lot of strength in numbers because so many other women have said it.
Yeah.
But even as you know, an assault between a husband and wife used to be considered, hey, that was perfectly legal. Now it's not. It can be perceived as being a rape.
Right. And that's a good example of how the standards and mores of our times have changed in 50 years.
Have changed. Right. So I think the other portion of it is that, I forget. I was something we were going to talk about. You were talking about earlier about a person's personality.
Mm-hmm.
And that is that if we know that, we don't know if it's alleged that Brett has difficulties drinking, what's that going to do, even when he was a kid, what's that going to do now? But if he went out and had a couple of drinks and felt kind of rowdy and then went and made a decision on the court.
Yeah. Or started making decisions based on his financial interests or his love of gambling or whatever. I mean, you know, yeah. Karen, thank you for the call. And thanks for watching us in Farmington Hills. We'll be right back.